It looks like they did.
All right, here we go. This is match number 2. Vilmos FOLDES versus Santos SAMBAJON. SAMBAJON. He is a regular here at Hard Times Billiards, and you know, in a way, so is Vilmos.
He's got a lot of these tournaments, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Not sure where he's living now, but I know Santos is local.
Vilmos lives in Fresno now. He's a, you know, I mean, we've covered him many times. We covered Santos many times.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Santos is a long-time resident of the United States. Over 30 years he's been living here. He's originally from the Philippines, and he's a professional pool player who broke ground in the early 90s. And Vilmos is a world junior champion who broke his ground in the early 2000s. So this will be a good match, actually. It's race to 9,
it should be.
winner's side.
I think the first time I saw Santos play him was in the World One Pocket, either in year 2000
Oh, Santos?
Yeah. And here's this guy playing one pocket, spinning the ball like crazy. And
oh my gosh,
pretty amazing.
He knows how to spin that ball. But here you go, Vilmos. Vilmos has a very deliberate style, but also just he's got kind of like a laser beam kind of targeting.
Uh-huh.
I think it has something to do. Oh well, there.
What was that? The
commentator's
the
curse.
The curse. There you go. This is an interesting perspective, Daniel. I've watched so many of the shows you've done, but then as you are sitting here trying to look in the screen and look at the table and going,
yeah. I'm going to get a preview back for you soon. So.
I don't know whether he can get there or not, you know, which way he has to kick it. Whether he can get through there or kick. Yeah, just hit it. So. When you talk about Vilmos style, it's kind of a hybrid between a pool and a snooker style. And the way he gets down, draws back.
Well, yeah, he's a Hungarian player. I'm not really sure if he played snooker actually much in Hungary, but he has a very kind of
that deliberate.
Yeah, very rigid, sort of compact stroke. You know, all those characteristics of a snooker player. With the exception of his stance and a long, very, you know, he uses a long bridge too. So yeah, Mark, this is like, I've known you probably like what, 4 years now, and and you've never been on this side of the deal.
No.
It's kind of weird.
No. Spent a lot of time watching and rewatching.
Yeah.
A lot to be learned from it.
From what? From watching the pool.
From watching, and watching good, just watching good players.
Learn who to watch out for.
yeah. Who's going to sneak up on you next? So.
Who's going to sneak on you next? Yeah. POVPOOL exposing pool players worldwide for 6 years now. Oh, this is a tough shot. These tables were recently done by Ernesto Dominguez, and they're brand new Andy Cloth guys.
Well, he didn't fire it. He knew. Yeah.
This is an Andy Cloth sponsored tournament, by the way. Andy Cloth is the cloth that's being used on these tables, brand new. So Vilmos will he'll strike first.
Oh. Boosty behind him. Didn't even.
Oh, is it? Is that
Is it?
Boosty on the back table? Yeah, he's playing. Let's see, other matches we have going on. Boosty is playing. I don't know who that is he's playing. Do you know who that is he's playing,
No,
Mark?
I don't. Might be one of the guys that's actually, I think,
It's just
2 or 3 guys running around that came from
Actually,
from England. So
wow. We got a lot of look at the sweaters in here. We got lots of sweaters and players, and it's kind of cool. Look, I mean, just
oh,
look,
just on the
on
yeah,
the bleachers.
it's starting
man.
to fill in.
My gosh.
And it's early.
Oh my gosh. There's only 54 players here, and a lot of people are hanging out, man.
So
That's awesome.
it's kind of early for pool players, except for tournament days. So.
No, this is kind of a no bracket tournament, guys. We got paper bracket. You know, I can talk to Geraldine about the possibility, you know, but I'm just my disclaimer to you is that I don't think we. You know, look, when we had a digital bracket for the Cole Dixon, that was all Geraldine's hard work. I mean, not the Cole Dixon, the Pro 10. All three of the California billiard events. Okay, that was all Geraldine's hard work. You know, those were all paper bracket tournaments, and Geraldine went way out of her way to turn them into online brackets. But you gotta give us a break here. We're a little burned out here. We're just traveled from.
Well, you had 6 hours to get here. I mean, hell.
I'm on no
to me, that's just amazing to have to deal with that, tear it down, bring it down, and reset it up. So,
Yeah. Well, with your help, dude.
well,
Thank you.
I can't believe you know, just getting it done was.
Yeah, I
so,
always worry. I always worry when I'm tired like that. I never worry about getting in a car accident for some reason. I always feel like I can drive, no matter how tired I am. But I always worry that I'm going to drop something or break something when I'm setting up when I'm that tired.
trip and fall down the stairs, you know, have some.
Yeah. So yeah, just to clarify, this is a paper bracket, and we'll try to take some pictures of that paper a little later, okay?
Well, better not go in.
We have 54 players in this and 6 pro professionals. 2 of them you're watching now. And, so let's sweat this a little bit.
I'm sure Santos was sweating that last one. Hope when that 4 didn't go in. So.
You think Vilmos is banking? No. Oh.
Oh, I didn't think so, but.
Well, with the 4 in the pocket like that, it's kind of a bigger hole, you know. So.
Yeah.
I think that's
It
what he was
would
going
have
for.
been a lot bigger, but you also got to control that 3 ball. But
So apparently
he's one of the big boys, so he can control the 3 ball.
Yeah.
But look at that.
I'm not sure of it, but it's possible both these guys might be playing the CSI US Open events. I'm not 100% sure. I gotta ask them. If not one, maybe if not both of them, then maybe at least one of the tournaments that go on in Vegas.
Yeah, when I was talking to the other guys earlier, Santos wasn't there, so, but I'm pretty sure Boosty and Alex are heading that way after this. I don't know if Santos is going that way or not. Where's Brooke when we need her with all the information?
With the, yeah, she's like that encyclopedia of knowledge. I think this is going to be a close match.
I haven't seen her.
You know, these guys, this is 9-ball too. It's a little easier than what they're used to. I mean, you know, these guys, no stranger to 10-ball, you know what
They
I
all
mean?
grew up on this. So they like, you know, even though everybody kind of dislikes the luck factor in 9-ball, you know.
Yeah, but when two pros play it, it's approached a little differently, a little more, you know. Now this table, although the pockets are like, I think they're like 4 and an 1/8. They're not the tightest in the world.
No.
But the pockets are cut weird, so they're not weird, but they're cut.
They're Ernesto, right? Is that
Dominguez?
or
Yeah.
Dominguez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're.
He cuts them to.
They're not a generous 4 and 1/8. They're like a stingy 4 and 1/8.
Yeah. Oh, that ties it up.
So actually, who do you like between these two? You know, you've probably seen them both play a lot.
Yeah, I have, and I've.
I mean, they've
I
also
would have
they've
to
both played a lot on the Mezwest State Tour too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know how much did Santos travel much, as much on that. Vilmos went up and down, seemed to play everything. I think last year anyway.
I'm being asked in the chat room to turn up the volume, Geraldine.
Up.
I'm being asked to turn up the volume.
Either, all, I don't know how.
So anyway, it's 1-1, and
Oh. Broke dry
and here comes Vilmos.
and a good start.
Okay, so anyways, before this game ends, who do you like in this
Better?
match?
Okay.
Before
I
this
was
game,
gonna say I've seen Santos when he gets going and he doesn't miss, but he has to get into that mode. I would say that when he does, and he just
sweat bet?
sure. Have no idea.
Bet you a ham sandwich.
There you go. Right.
Okay, I got Vilmos for a ham sandwich.
There you go. All right.
No,
Yeah,
go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah. I mean, the way he's just checking it out, he's got this first shot to get back down there, and well, the side camera might show us whether that two's clean.
Oh, thank you. That's right. You're reminding me now that we have more than one camera.
Yeah. Well, it just dawned on me. I'm trying to see which way he's trying to get on the two. Oh, it's clear. It's not touching the four, so.
Yeah, he's good.
From the looks of all above, he's gonna.
Vilmos likes to use powder.
Does he?
Yeah, he's one of those guys likes to use powder, but he uses it very kind of. How should I say?
I'm one of the old guys. I say, go wash your hands. You'll get this stuff all over the table.
Or towel off your shaft.
Right. Never been fond of it, just because of what it just leaves a mess.
Yeah.
He didn't have much choice on this. I don't. You have to leave it a little
Thank you,
long on
Geraldine.
that three, unless.
Well, you're right. He's gonna leave. Oh, he's gonna drop it. I like this shot because it's the only thing you can do, really.
Well, yeah, if he just doesn't try to draw it and twist it out, because hitting down on it that much, it could go.
Yes.
Way crazy. Oh, you want?
Wow. Did he change? He changed it up.
He had
to have.
Yeah.
Must have.
Yeah, but that didn't do him much good. Because now he crossed over. I mean, he can still go back around. Or maybe just use him inside and kill it or back down the field.
He may just punch over. Yeah, just play the one rail.
And took the long one.
He missed. Blimey. He missed, Mark.
He did.
He missed the mark, Mark.
This oh, yeah. He's not going to stay that high. He'll probably go down.
Uh-oh, he might have hooked himself. Wow.
That's not exactly where I thought he would be Zing through.
Yeah.
High side of the 5 was not in the picture.
Well, this is no gimme either because, you know, what if he bumps the 9 on the way around? And
well, he may not go around. He probably pound it in and come straight out onto the 5.
Think that's the way to do it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Actually, with this cloth, you don't need to pound anything at the moment.
Yeah, you just put a little bit of spin on it. It's going to throw big time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this brand spanking new Andy billiard cloth. It's probably had like 14 seconds of play on it.
No, it was here for Thursday.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Was it?
Yeah, it was here Thursday.
They have a regular Thursday tournament here at Hard Times. It's nice and cool in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's actually. What was that?
Uh-oh. He was trying to stun out to the long side of the 7, and something happened.
Something happened, that's for sure.
Maybe he took, you know, could have been, he thought, well, this is fast, slidey cloth. I can just stun this ball. You're all right. Dude,
Look how much he's getting out of that, though, as fast as that is. Right? The little, just thin cut, the object ball hardly moved. The cue ball all the way up the table.
Yeah.
With nothing.
Well, you know, that's kind of just a little inside, thin it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he just got so much distance for
he,
very little effort.
He hit that a weird way. I thought he would have. I like to hit those with like inside and then, you know, anyway. That's why I'm such a loser at the game.
I love this speed, though, playing one pocket. I love when the table's this fast.
Dude, I'm hitting a wall right now.
Are you?
Oh, my God, I'm hitting a big wall. Can I have some coffee, honey? What's that?
Oh, I was going to ask if you needed to go get something.
I don't think so.
This two turning into a speed demon run-out fest. That's for sure.
Is that? You think so?
No, I don't think it is.
No, we're going to see a lot of mistakes here because it's not often. I mean, these guys are used to this kind of pro condition cloth, but although they're used to it,
match one for each of them. They
where have they been playing the last few weeks? Actually, they both were at California, and then both of them were at the Dixon.
Okay. Well, the interesting though too, they only did the cloth in the tournament hall here, and they're still using.
Yes, jump cues allowed. Yeah.
And they go to the other side, and it's the older cloth the last time around. So
Yeah, you got that factor going on.
when they go back and forth, it does change. One's a little slower than the other.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Geraldine. Hot streaming coffee. What is going on? When my iTunes open, that's
Out of the middle of nowhere.
It's a little scary. It means my iCloud is activating. It means I might be saving these files to my desktop. It means not good things.
There we go.
For those of you who don't know, I am on 0 minutes of sleep since driving with Geraldine to Bellflower from Fremont. She is on about an hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep. She slept in the car a little bit.
I was actually hoping we'd get this thing set up for you and you'd be able to have a break before it started.
Oh, thanks, man.
Didn't work that way, though.
It's okay. It's just the way the ball rolls sometimes. I'll sleep good tonight.
You got about a 40-minute ride to 40 or an hour from here.
From,
Back home.
to go home?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the time of day. Yeah, usually around 40. A little bit of
Boom.
Yeah, well, there's a bank that worked on this table. Michael Rogers was here practicing on that table earlier, and he was like, dude,
They're sliding.
big time. I can't bank nothing, do nothing, blah.
Wow. Yeah, he shot that 3-rail. It came out a whole diamond long instead of coming out. And tight ones won't slide so much.
So, Vilmos is a Mez-sponsored player. Plays with a Mez cue. I think that's a Mez break cue he's using too. I'm not 100% sure. It looks like it. That is the voice of Sherelle. She is assisting Dave Hema with the tournament direction, as I'm sure also Joey Chin.
She does have a cool little program she uses for
A little software?
Fills out on her iPad. Takes care of the brackets and then
Oh,
she can
what's she
transfer
using?
them. I'm not sure what it is. It's some app that
If she's using one, then we can get the link to it. Maybe
it's on her iPad.
Maybe Geraldine, you could find that out. Apparently, Sherelle's put the bracket on an iPad.
Yep.
She's using an iPad as a reference.
But I think it's on her. I
think it's
not
proprietary.
Linked. Yeah, I don't think it's linked to anybody. I think it's either something that she gets from league stuff or uses. I have no clue, but it's kind of cool that it runs it and then she has to put it on the board. It just
looks like Dave Hema's coming up here. I thought. Never mind. I thought he was behind you, coming this way. A lot of distractions.
Yeah.
We're in a pool hall, guys. So Vilmos, actually, I like this layout right here.
Oh, that's how that did that. This one is.
Yeah. Well, interesting. It's kind of weird. Seemed like he got on the wrong side of the ball, but he seemed. No, he's playing it totally the other way anyway.
I thought he might think he might bounce off that 5, and he didn't.
He's out of line.
Yeah.
I think he'll bank this. Nah, he's cutting it. Or not. He's cutting it.
Wow.
Oh. I don't think that was intentional. Do you think he was trying to kick that ball?
No. That doesn't. I mean, because his. Yeah, he didn't kick it in a way that he was trying to get down by the 6 or behind. Yeah, I think he just
Right,
was
like
a
kicking
little
it
thin.
A little thin. Okay. Like he is. He's a little thin. And so Santos. These are thin guys we're watching play right now.
That kind of shot, though, with this new cloth, too, there was, that could be he had a little left on it, and that ball just pushed or deflected a little farther than he thought, and he missed it going in and caught it coming back out.
Right. One thing is, rest assured, though, these guys they'll be in stroke probably by the end of the day. What's up, Glenn? Glenn AC in the chat. He's got the wrench. Joe Stachin. I don't know who Travesty is. Did you come in last night?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, it's this, it's brand new.
Yeah.
They're like, whoa. I think the tables at in San Francisco and the ones at California Billiards and Family Billiards, they were like a couple weeks old or a week old before.
Right. Get a little play time on it.
Yeah. So.
But even like that, trying to go rail first, I think the ball went a little left, and he actually ended up catching it coming out. So they're just sliding a little, deflecting differently.
Yeah. Both players are getting table hooked.
Well, at least Santos is laughing at it.
Especially this particular table. Oof. It's got to be tough action. There's a lot of people I don't know here. Like those people, I don't recognize the guys on. Well, who's that on 6 with the striped shirt?
He's familiar, but I don't know him. And the other guy I don't.
There's April Garcia. Okay, she's familiar.
April's. Oh, she's playing. Okay, I didn't. This guy
exciting?
down on the table I thought it was Omar at first, and maybe it's his dad.
No,
he's got the same look.
You know what's exciting is Ruben Batista's here. I love that. Ruben Batista is playing this event. Francisco Bustamante, Alex Pagulayan. Ernesto Dominguez is here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I don't know. And Lee Brett.
Yes, Lee
Brett. And you said Dave is not playing.
No, Dave is playing.
Dave is playing.
Dave is playing. That's what we need to do is get Mr. Hema on the stream table.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think he likes the stream table that much. I get the feeling the camera does something to him a little bit. All right, so it's now 3-1.
Yeah. 3-1.
Let's see 9 tracks toward the corner. Vilmos has a pretty, powerful brake, strong brake. But
it's kind of interesting. He was loading it up a little right. At least that's what it looked like from this angle.
I honestly can't tell you that I'm going to be able to predict how any of these players are going to brake because we're playing at hard times. The balls are not new. The rack is not new for standard or anything. They're not going to be racking like new balls, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every table's going to rack different. Welcome to hard times.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, it didn't use that. Well, all right, never mind.
That makes them all a variety of different sizes.
Shoot myself in the foot in a minute.
Still a place everybody likes to come and play.
I'm telling you.
And you never know who you'll see here.
Yeah, I mean, you got people begging for the AC to be turned on, but they're still here. Wearing shorts and, and flip-flops.
No flip-flops.
Can you play in flip-flops?
No. I've tried it. I don't like it.
Anyway, that was a nice shot by Vilmos. She's nice and straight on this 3. Oh, is he changing? You switch poles? You go from right to left? No, it didn't.
Nicely done.
Yeah. Mark Hilyer.
Oh, the tape gave way.
Just put that anywhere. Sorry, Vilmos.
Sponsor shirt.
The JB.
The tape is still on the wall.
The JB case sign just dropped. Huh?
One of the
town.
ones.
Oh, here.
I'll go.
Yeah. Town one is. Oh, wow. And the other one's coming off slowly.
One's down. Yeah. That
and this one's
not holding.
The heat's doing it. The heat's doing it.
Yeah, they melting the glue.
We got some white, some transparent box tape too. That might help. Sit there and do timeout on the game.
In between the.
Just take them off and put them by the wall. We'll deal with them later.
Let me get it while they're racking. You think?
Yeah. Yeah, good man.
Because it looks like that one's pulling out too.
Go. Starting gun now. Mark Hilyer gonna take care of things. Taking care of business. Didn't seem to shark Vilmos at all. 4-1. Hey.
Hey, how's it going over there?
Dude, we're just chilling. Wall shark. Vilmos is like, I'm just taking care of business, man. I just want to win. He's just focused. Wow, what a big break that was. Check out the big break on Vilmos.
Yeah, I saw that. And what's the score so far?
4-1
In favor?
of Vilmos. Big break, and it was just dry. I don't know if will Santos try to play this 9. I don't think so. Wow.
He did. He played it.
What a shot. That was sneaky. What a sneaky little shot you played.
One thing that I love about Santos, he's an excellent 9-ball player, excellent one-pocket champion, and I hear that he's won a few other titles too. He's played in a couple of the Swanee tournaments, but he's gonna have to do a lot to come back to win this match.
All right, here we go. We got the break. 4-2 between Santos and Vilmos. Compared to Vilmos's break, Santos's break looks pretty small. Vilmos is smacking them a lot harder.
In your expert opinion, what does Santos have to do to come back to win this?
Well, I don't know, really. I think it's going to be hard for either of them to adjust. This is a tough table right now because there's been it's brand new cloth, so don't miss and make a ball on break. That's going to be a big help. So I think it's about the break. Oh, he hits the one.
He hit it, but then it scratched.
I mean, you know, 9-ball is a fast-paced game, and it's all about staying in control of the table. And you know, you can't give Vilmos the control of the table because that's going to be fatal.
Yeah, one thing that I've heard from other commentators, including Jay Helford, one of my personal favorites, he always said that unless you know how to control the cue ball, it's hard to win.
Yeah, it's true. 100%. You know, let's just take a look right now. Vilmos lining up, making sure he's got the right angle on the one. Wants to come down for the side pocket. I mean, the pattern play is important too, Gico.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you play the right pattern, then your runouts look a little simpler. So Vilmos right now, he's trying to connect the dots, but he may have some problems because the 5-8 is you know, doesn't really have a pocket. But now you see what he might do here. He may manufacture an angle so that he can play to the short side of the 5. Then he won't have to play the 5-8 combo.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he might be able to do that. Might be able to just float up and play the short side of the 5. Or if he wants to, and he's feeling confident, he can play the combo. Well, here you go. He likes the combo. He's Vilmos FOLDES. He knows the combo. Yeah. So. That's a good shot.
And he played it just like you called it.
Well, I called it either way.
Well,
I called it the first way. He chose the second way. But now he finds himself in an actually difficult situation. 3 balls on the rail. This is not easy for any player. You have to stay aware, stay conscious of like your angles here. Now you need angles. Yeah, you have to stay in the middle or stay close to the middle so that you have angles to get back and forth.
Agreed.
When you're, you know, and he's a pro at this. Now, Santos, on the other hand, who's also a pro, he's kind of a free stroker. So sometimes I think he forgets certain disciplines like this. I could be criticizing him too much, but maybe I'm not. I don't know. Santos likes to freewheel a little bit, you know? So maybe that's what Santos needs to do to win.
You know, there's also another point that about Santos that I know. He can win games if the balls are wide open. You know, kind of like what Efren Reyes used to do back in the early days.
Okay.
Like when, like if a professional sees that the balls are like really, really closed in, then it's kind of hard to win unless you can open up the table.
You were looking for the chat room? Were you looking for the chat room?
No, I was looking for the calendar.
Oh.
And
Oh.
I understand that table one here is the tightest table in here.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would just say that it's cut a little differently than the others because this is the only Gold Crown 3 that's in the room. All the other tables are Gold Crown 2s and 1s, but there's not much difference between those. These are the Gold Crown 3 black.
And it was made by Brunswick, who's the oldest company to make pool tables. Been around since 1845.
Yeah. So Shane Van Boning is not playing in this tournament, for those who are wondering. We actually had 6 pros in the field for this event. We have Vilmos FOLDES and Santos playing each other right now. We also have Francisco Bustamante, Alex Paguilan. You may have heard him in the background, chatting away. And we have Dave Hema and Ernesto Dominguez is playing today. Am I forgetting anyone? Lee Brett. Lee Brett. And, Danny Gokul, who is the... and Ruben Batista. We actually have like 8 pros.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
8 pros.
Yeah, we got a nice field. 54 players altogether. I'm telling you, man, this place is packed, bro. Is this place not packed right now? It's kind of cool. I'm liking it. It's a little dark in here, but I'm going to lighten things up. No, I'm not going to tell any bad jokes. any more bad jokes. Can I leave you for a minute, Mark? Are you okay? Are you like on a schedule or something, or no? Okay.
Not till this evening around
Okay. Okay.
mid-afternoon.
I'll be back.
Somebody at least will like this. All right.
Well, while Daniel takes a break,
Sure.
Slide your finger on the mouse right here. Slide a little bit down. Just slide your finger. There you go.
Daniel Santos played a good shot on the 8. Now to make this 9, he'll have control of the table.
Cool.
If you make a mistake, you can always just
There's a
type
minus
writer.
in there. Yeah. All right, cool. Okay.
Give me take 5 minutes.
Go ahead, buddy. Well, Mark Santos made the 9 to get that win, and the score is now.
So, Santos. There we go.
It should be 5-3 if I'm reading it right.
Yeah. Okay. It's up to date. half the balls back up the table, all on a rail. That'll be interesting.
You know, I think Santos was not really looking for the powerful break, but more the accuracy break.
Yeah, he broke from a more standard place. He broke almost as if they were playing in the box, and and with just a slight amount of draw from here, at least the way it looks. So just pretty normal break. Where Vilmos is breaking more centered with spin, so trying to do something. But still, he moved a lot of balls up table, and this is not going to be fun.
It's not going to be easy, but what is your, what do you feel that Santos needs to do to get back into this to win the match?
Just what he did last game. He's got to start playing. He's just not letting go yet, and I don't think the first couple of games, the safety games, let him get his stroke out and let him get doing what he does, because he's more of a go at it, ball runner type. So that's what he needs. He needs to just start shooting. That's the way it seems like he goes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I think that the bad thing that happens is you get involved in the safety battles and you kind of fall asleep. You're not. You really got to stay engaged in it, or it'll put you out of the game yourself. So.
Oh, he tried to play the 1-9 combination, but it didn't go.
Yeah, well, like I said, with those 4 balls the way they're sitting, not a bad idea. Try to get it out of there.
Yeah, you know, if you have an opportunity to put your opponent away early, I would say go for it.
Yeah.
Looks
So this is going to be the way this is. You can't see how he's actually going to get to this ball, but I mean, probably just go in 2 rails and try to kick it out and hope to leave the cue ball right there on the 5. That came through, but
but it looked like it hit the 5 before the 1. I couldn't tell, could you?
no. No, I thought it looked like a good hit, but at least now Vilmos. Still, you make this one, where the 2's at, this is going to be just a ticky-tacky game.
I think Velma wants to put the 1 in the corner, but in order to do that, he's going to have to use low right-hand English to cut that ball very thin in order to make it. Sometimes on a tight table like this table does not really give.
Yeah, well, he overcut it enough. It's at that angle. They're not. It's just too sharp. It's not going to slide in. So. That's about as perfect as you could do.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see how those are sitting in the monitor or on the table, because it almost looks like he'd be better off if he can kick it, don't get it in there and kick at it, not actually Yeah.
He did kick at it.
Yeah.
It looks like it's going to be the battle of safeties.
Yeah, Santos laughing again. It's like, here we go, ticky tacky. This isn't one pocket. What's going on?
Sometimes the one pocket moves can help you win games. This is one of the best matches I've seen on a TV table yet.
Well, I know from being on the watching side of this most of the time, it's pretty funny watching some of the comments because there's a group of people that always love watching the strategy and what's going on, and another group of people that says, do something. You know, they want to see something fired at, not the strategy side. So it's kind of always fun to watch and see the different styles and even the people watching, seeing how the way they enjoy watching the game.
Yeah, what's going on in the comments section over there?
Good point. I'm going to move over.
I know some.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's. I would agree with Javier. It looks like where he thinks Santos will be the guy to go. No, I can't see it as well here. Oh. So.
Well, you know, like we used to say in the wheelchair division, don't worry about how your opponent plays. You let your game come to you.
Well, that'll work.
And I think that's what Santos is trying to do. He locked up the cue ball behind it too. So I think what Santos is trying to do is force a ball in hand rule. Is there a 3-foul rule in this tournament?
Yes, there is. There is. We don't have the brackets as of yet. They're running this on paper or on the so by hands. There's no electronic brackets to go to. When Daniel gets back, I'll run over and see if I can do something. If nothing else, just get a photo of the current bracket, and maybe they can post that somewhere. I'll see I know he's done that before.
And it's the only way to do it.
So. Well, did it get there? Can't see. Even the softest of safeties and with the speed, just kind of went right around the 3.
Well, what would you say that the speed of this table is?
Fast. I don't know how you would rate it. I mean, it's just new cloth. It's fast. It slides. You know, coming off the rails, the cue ball slides. The bank shots will slide a little bit. It won't take, all the guys playing in this, and the ladies, it'll only take probably their first match to get a feel for it, but it's quick.
Velma tried to hide the one ball, but Santos is taking a good look at it.
Oh, the streaming, yeah, right now, Daniel said earlier he's streaming. It's not being streamed in high def, and so it may be due to the current bandwidth he has. I'm not sure what all it is, but it's not in his high def stream. So. I'm sure he'll be working on it as the tournament goes on in the broadcast.
We'll try to get to some of your questions and comments in a second.
What happened there? I didn't. Oh, all right. Moved the ball, so they're trying to get it back in the right position.
We also would like to thank some of the sponsors of this event. Tiger Q's from tigerproducts.com, along with JB Cases, and Big Time. What's the other sign on the floor here that I can't see? Big Time Treads, I believe it is.
Oh, it's Big Time Threads.
Big Time Threads, along with JB Cases. And
that was a nice shot. He played the
West State Billiards, along with POVPOOL. We'd like to thank some of our sponsors for making this event possible. And we're coming to you from Hard Times Billiards, and this is known as the West Coast Swing. Am I right, Mark?
You got it. That's all. Yeah, I think Daniel said this is the last event of the West Coast Swing. So
prior to those that are going to Vegas. And if you're going to be in the Vegas area, please stop by the Rio Hotel for 10 days of fun and activities. And it is hosted by Q Sports International. And they are having their first ever wheelchair division tournament, Mark.
oh, great.
Myself and a few others, we don't know the exact number of the playing field, but it's going to be in the same format as the regular nationals. Only difference is everybody's in a wheelchair, and the way that is going to be ran, you have to have a physical disability in order to compete.
Well, I'm just glad they're doing it, period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's excellent that they're doing that. Are they doing both 9 and 10 ball?
8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball. I hear that there may be some one-pocket matches. Not certain, but if you're in the area, the Rio Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, stop on by and tell them that George Gico referred you, and it's George GKO, just like it sounds. And back to the match, we have Santos on the table right now, and he's playing the 5.
Wow. You never know exactly what to say when you see something that unexpected out of these top players. So that's kind of,
And it's
Yeah.
very uncharacteristic for Santos to miss.
Well, and sometimes you wonder if when they're sitting there having to soft stroke it versus doing his normal let it go, it just doesn't quite hit it right.
Santos is an excellent one pocket player, straight pool player. 8-ball champion, 9-ball champion, 10-ball. What am I missing about Santos? Anything?
No, I've never seen him play straight pool. That would be kind of fun. I never knew that. So.
Looks like
What's that put the score at?
Vilmos in a commanding lead, and it looks like it is 8-3.
No. 6. Right? 6-3.
Okay, I miscounted them.
Yep, 6-3. Oh, there we go.
6-3, and my broadcast colleague Daniel has just returned back to the broadcast booth.
Yeah, when you're ready to eat, just let me know.
We'll wait and see who else
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, I had Vilmos, didn't I? Hey, Chico.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, man. How's this match?
This match is very exciting, except that Velma's in charge and the score is 6-3. Santos won a couple of games while you were out, and welcome back to the broadcast booth, my friend.
Oh, yeah. Look at that shot. All right, good kick. But, ooh, 1-9 combo. Early 9-ball. Let's see, he pulled off one combo already.
Yes, he did.
Here we go. Ooh. Well, he played a safe cue ball, I think.
Two tables ago when you were out, they had a real good safety battle going on.
Oh, did they?
Up here in the corner, and it was a battle of getting the one out of a crowd of balls that were right here on this rail.
Well, look at this. This is a tough ball to hit, you know, with the 5s right there. Jump cue. Not so hard with that jump cue. Or he might just masse. What's he looking at there? What are you looking at, Vilmos FOLDES? He's queued up. He can masse around it, or he can hit it direct. He's all right, but he left an open shot. All righty. Open table for Santos. I don't see any problems here. He's getting table sharked as well.
What would you say the speed of this table is, my friend?
You know, I mean, I would say it's running fast and it's sliding. But I haven't played on this table today, so I couldn't personally tell you. And I couldn't give you It's running fast.
Because
Based on that shot.
Bustamante came in last night as I was leaving,
What did he say?
he was practicing on it for 3 hours before I left, just to try to get the table dialed in.
Here we go. It goes. So what did Boosty say,
Well,
Chico?
from the looks of things, he made it look easy. He said that it was running a little bit quick, but that the pockets are just a little bit tighter than the rest of these tables. Do you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, that's what I had said to you. You know, this is the hardest table in the room.
I played on every table in here except for this one, the TV table.
Well, you should give it a try later. You'll be quite surprised. But you know, a lot of these good players, the really good players, they tend to focus more when they have, you know, tougher table. I mean, you know, that's my opinion. All right, well, Santos
And convincingly.
chalks up another one. Yeah, hit the plus button, Mark says. Hit the plus button.
Yeah. And what's going on in the chat room, my broadcast partner?
Ba-da-da. Oh, it's just a bunch of chatter. These snitches. Yeah, so just for you, just for your information, I'm broadcasting at low bandwidth because we are at hard times and we're on dinosaur bandwidth here. Okay, I'll just put it to you that way.
Dinosaur, what, my partner?
Welcome to hard times. Times are hard and hard times. It's like. No, it's running on cable. It's a cable modem, which is still good, you know. But actually okay, so it's like $40 extra a month to upgrade it. Come on.
He tried to bank the one out and the cue ball scratched in the corner. What a bad break.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change some things here. I gotta get the monitor working and.
And while Vilmos got ball in hand,
It's really nice to see. We got a nice little healthy crowd in the chat room actually today, like watching viewers, almost 430 people watching these early matches. And oh, by the way, I just did take a photo. I took a photo of the brackets, just as promised. So what I will do is, well, you guys know what I'll do. Yeah, I'll hold it up in front of the camera for you. Mark, you got a hell of a sense of humor, sir. Of course, I can't post it because I got network errors. Okay, hard times.
Well, while my broadcast partner's trying to put up the brackets, we're going to give a big shout out to some of our sponsors that have made this POV pool broadcast very
Possible.
possible. And among them are JB Cases, Big Time Threads, West State Billiards is what I'm seeing over there, and Tiger Q products directly in front of me here. And we'd like to thank the host, Eddie, the owner of Hard Times, for hosting this event. And I understand that there's $3,000 added to this.
$300,000. No, $3,000.
Yes, 3,000. And
You know, we got some pleasant surprises. We've got Ruben Batista from Mexico. He's here.
okay.
You guys may not know Ruben Batista, but he's a Mexican champion. And he came in second place in the Hard Times 10 ball 4 years ago. Was it 4 years ago? I think it was. Or 3 years ago. Yeah. Losing to Dennis Orculio in the finals.
Wow.
Yeah. So, man, time flies. It's still a good one to go back and watch. Please go back and watch it.
Also like to give out the big shout out to Daniel Busch and his beautiful friend Geraldine here for helping make this possible. And you know, if you're going to be coming down the Hard Times, be sure to purchase a West Coast Swing t-shirt here.
Oh, yeah. Are we selling those? What's happening?
Yep, somebody inquired about the West Coast Swing t-shirts down here, and I think they're $16 is what I was told. And I like the decal on how this looks.
Thank you, Chico.
And before you guys leave either today or tomorrow, I'm going to make sure to get one. The West Coast Swing 2017 here at Hard Times. And how many years have they been doing this? About 7 years now?
No, not that. No, I'd say 5 years now. But actually, no. Officially, the West Coast Swings happened 3 times, but there was a 2-year break between swings because
Okay.
the swing, you know, I want you guys to know the hub of the swing revolves around Chris Swartz's California billiard venue. And
Okay.
his venue was closed for 2 years because he relocated. He was rebuilding the new location. You found out that the hard way. You went to Mountain View? So, you know what? My phone's already starting to blow up about the T-shirts. I'm going to actually ask you guys to message Geraldine Thibodeau and coordinate with her on the T-shirt sales because I'm trying to run a stream here.
You're
So,
lighting up his phone on
so yeah, it's been like officially 3 years of actual West Coast Swing events, but not consecutive years. We took 2 years off, but we did do it last year. You guys did it last. We did it last year, the West Coast Swing. Yeah. And you know what? It's fitting.
XL?
It's fitting that the swing starts with the Cole Dixon event because Cole Dixon was a road player, you know. And so we kind of like, in the tradition of Cole Dixon, it's kind of like, hey, all these players are going on the road, playing at all these different rooms. What's that? I don't know what. Can you turn on channel 4? Yeah, down.
You know, Daniel, with the table open like this, I think Santos can win it. Check, check, check.
So, higher. 4, channel 4. Yes, a little higher. A little higher.
Okay, check,
There you go.
check, check, check. Perfect.
Well,
Santos tried to get the 7 in the corner.
yeah, you were speculating there that Santos might win.
Yeah, I was.
But,
But then again, he put the cue ball in a safety position too. So now Vilmos having a good look at it.
wow.
You know, Dan, when playing a game of 9-ball like this, it's like playing the game of chess.
Well, I don't know. I mean, compared to the match I saw last night, this is like checkers to me. I mean, it's just not the quality of the players. I'm just saying that the game is different. It's 9-ball. It's just a different. It's like apples and oranges compared to the one pocket we were watching last night.
And you and I have called quite a few good one pocket matches from here.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people still talking about Tony Chohan. And I want to thank Tony Chohan and Dennis Orcollo, Roy Francisco, Chris Swart, and all of the people that pulled together all of Tony's backers. I think they all deserve a thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All of the people that supported both sides. Huge vote of thanks, and thank you for letting us stream it. I mean, it's like really showing the world the potential of that game and how exciting it can actually be.
So it was 40 games total.
It was raced to 40. It was 77 games total, 78 games total. No, hold on a second. Is that correct? No. Yes, 78 games. I'm on no sleep here, guys. Just to remind you. Well, this is kind of awkward. Need your computer? If told you. My love, Geraldine, she's going to go take a nap, and I don't blame her. Nice safety by
And a
Vilmos.
good lead, too.
Yeah, great safety. Such good speed on that ball, you know. But you know what? It doesn't matter if the cloth is old or new. You can still roll natural.
Daniel, you played in a couple of good 9-ball tournaments. What's the toughest part about controlling the cue ball in a tournament like this?
Toughest part of controlling the cue ball.
You know, when you're trying to get to the 1 and it's behind the 6.
Well, you just got to know where you're kicking to, you know, kind of having an understanding of the angles is helpful.
And taking geometry back in school would have been another.
Well, I was actually pretty good at geometry, but I still tend to just have a natural feel for this game rather than a scientific feel.
Uh-huh. Very nice shot.
Hey, settle down there, Kilroy. Mark's all excited in the sweater's chair right here. Make the 9, he says.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the ham sandwich bet going on. That's right. I forgot about that.
I was just happy he shot the shot that I said. You gotta go for it.
I got a text earlier from one of my family members. What is the diamond system as it relates to pool, Daniel?
You'd have to ask Robert Byrne.
Okay.
I'm not schooled in the diamond system. I'm not, I never really got into the diamond system. No, I really haven't. There's several systems. There's actually dozens of systems, but no. And I love 3-cushion billiards too, and I still, yeah. But there are players that do that, right? Torbjorn Blomdahl, who's probably the top 3 billiard players in the world. He doesn't use systems really.
As a baseline, because as you said, the way this table's going, earlier the guy practiced, was trying to demonstrate he shot the 3-rail shot that came his way.
It's true. Look, I think Santos is banking to hit the 9. Ham sandwich.
He did it.
We're working it.
All right. It's 5-7.
Because I noticed that each one of these tables have little dots on them, and I always thought that those were little diamonds, but they're actually dots.
Well, the diamonds are from historic, the older tables didn't have dots.
Uh-huh.
The older tables, they actually had diamonds. And you'll still find tables that have diamonds in the rail where the dots are. It's just a marker.
Okay.
But the system is how they use the markers to calculate the bar depth. And there are multiple systems for doing that. 3-rail, 2-rail, different kind of kick shots.
All right, so it's 7-5, race to 9. Vilmos is up 2 games and needs 2 games to close out. See what happens here. Santos to break. Whammo. 5 wing ball goes right in. And 8 ball's tracking. Oh, cue ball's hooked.
Oh, wow.
Vilmos gotta love that. He's not hating it, that's for sure. Good observation,
And
Mark.
he can elect the push shot on this, correct?
Yes. He's gonna push. He pushes. He tried to push to like a treetop.
Velma's got a good look at it. He's going for it.
Rex Goulet says, thanks for the stream, POV. I hope you enjoyed your 17-minute vacation. Yeah, thanks, bud. Let's see.
Right here at the top.
Are you just in a hurry to get your T-shirt and go home?
I have a young lady expecting me. I told her I'd be over for dinner.
Oh, okay. You're out of here?
Take care of the other part of my life.
Dude. Okay.
I can't just play games. I'm trying.
Well, you rock, man. Thank you for showing up here and helping me. I should just give you that T-shirt. In fact, let me just buy the shirt for you, man.
No, I did this because that's my helping, my giving back.
Oh, well, no. All right.
A few hours of my time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll see you at the Thursday tournament then soon.
Yeah, I'll be here Thursday. I'll be online in a couple hours.
Good. Come back tomorrow for...
I don't know what we'll be doing tomorrow.
Okay, buddy.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Mark Hilyer's checking out. He's got a date with he's got a dinner date.
Take care of yourself.
Pleasure's all mine.
Vegas.
Pleasure's mine. And as soon as my relative makes a deposit for me, I'm going to purchase one of these.
So Santos not happy with his shape, obviously. He's cutting sharp on this 3-ball.
Is it possible for Velma to do this 3-9 combination?
A 3-9? I don't see a 3-9. Chico, what are you talking about, sir?
Well, I'm looking at the way that Santos left the cue ball, and I've seen many impossible shots. I was just wondering if this particular bank shot was doable unless he's going to play it straight.
I don't see a 3-9, my friend. I see
Okay,
a.
he played it straight.
Boy, I sure would like to see if Santos get shape on the 4 from here, though. He might play a cross bank like a one-pocket shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he misses, he might end up safe. You know, it's got a little
And
two-way.
that's what he did when you were on your smoke break. He did a couple of cross banks to get the win when you were on
Yeah,
your
that's his style, you know. He likes that shot. He's fond of that shot. Like so. But you notice, though, he hit it with the speed to play totally safe. He wasn't trying to make that at all.
So, from the looks of things, he's just trying to, let's see, what's the right word? Slow the game down a little?
Well, no, he's just trying to put pressure on him. And he wants to put pressure on Vilmos. And, you know, he's saying, hey, come with it. Let me see what you can do with this. Come with it.
Or like my friend in the wheelchair division says, just bring it.
Well, he's taking his time. Not really sure which way he wants to go, but he's got to try to. He might even just try to bank this in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because if you're playing a hard shot, but there's no reason to. Here's the thing, Chico. He didn't want to bank that in because there's no way to get back to the 4 anyway. So. The 4 ball's all the way back down table. So I think that, you know, Santos saw this coming. That's why he played that good safety shot. So here you go, a guy who's down 2 games, and he's now beginning to grind a little bit, you know. He wants to earn these games back. He's staying in control of the table.
And he's
and then his phone rings, and he's got to take a call.
That is unreal.
Yeah. Can I call you back?
They would never let me take a phone call during a match in Vegas.
You're calling about the Toyota for sale? Okay. Yeah, let me call you back. Anyway, back to the action.
My friend April over here on table 7 is taking a look at the how the 8 and the 9 are set up, but she's got to get rid of the 7 first. Oh, she broke it wide open.
Well, okay, now it's time for Santos to come with it. is Derek Camacho playing? Oh, that's right. I was supposed to. Well, I don't know.
Oh, yes.
Are you watching April's game? Is that why you're cheering?
She just made the 9. She had a very difficult shot on it and made it. April and I have had a couple of good practice matches, and she reminds me of Jasmine Ocean when Jasmine Ocean first started. And looks like we got a battle of safeties here on the 3. Now it's Santos' turn.
Goodness.
Did you ever play a game of caroms when you were little?
You mean with the little table and the slidey discs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I got started on. Well,
That's what pool reminds me of, with only one difference. You're using balls and not the sliding little checker disc.
I mean, I got started on snooker in Great Britain.
The game that Alison Fisher's known
Yes.
for?
Yes. But what happened was I moved from Britain to the U.S. and then I started to. I didn't see anything for 2 years, and then I saw these little carom tables that you're talking about.
Yeah. That's how I got started playing caroms when I was little, and my foster parents, may they rest in peace, got me started on a game of caroms. Then I graduated from caroms to the pool table,
Omar.
and
How's your match going with Omar Vashani? Just walked in. He's in the middle of a race to 100 with Joey. For what? Oh, you like that one pocket match? You're welcome, bro. I hope this is jelly and not, just a good for you. He's giving me jelly. Can I have my friend say a couple words?
you know what? I was just getting ready to say hello to Omar and welcome to POVPOOL. And Daniel, if it's okay, I'm gonna take a break for a couple of minutes.
Thanks,
and,
Chico.
Omar's here to join you. Welcome, Omar, to POVPOOL, ladies and gentlemen.
He's been here before. He'll be here again. Dude, what up, man?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. I'm tired.
Man.
I'm tired.
Hey, thanks for the stream this weekend. That was absolutely amazing.
Bro, that was some sick pool.
Wow, that last shot, and not the last shot in the game, but that carom that he made in that last game.
Well,
that crazy ass carom.
Yeah.
My goodness.
I mean, the only thing I could think of was that he just changed the way the game's played. He just
You
changed
know,
it. Like, I mean, a lot of people say that he played like Ronnie Allen, like, or plays like Ronnie Allen plays.
a little wild and loose.
But a little bit more low key,
Okay.
personality wise. But still, I mean, I never really watched Ronnie Allen.
You know, yeah, it was before my time. I mean,
Way
when I
before my
I
time.
met Ronnie, he was already, you know, he had already gone through his thing. You know?
Yeah.
And but
So,
wow,
dude,
what an
man.
amazing match!
I know.
And for it to come back to end up at that score,
Yeah.
you know, it's real telling about Dennis's heart. You know.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of people were like saying there's business going on, but I mean,
You know what?
not in that match, man.
No, there wasn't.
way.
No. They those guys played their hearts out
And wanted to win.
and
Both
wanted
of them.
to win. You know.
Dennis disappeared. And I don't blame him. He just did not want to talk to anybody, and I don't
You know,
blame him, man.
you know,
He's
you-
got so much expectation in
you
himself.
just played 30 hours worth of pool to come up empty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to be talking to anybody for a few days.
No.
You know, I mean,
No. You know, he's still, you know, wherever he goes from here on, he's still going to get a lot of love and all that.
course,
You know what I mean?
you know.
But he's got to show up. He's got to go to CSI and play those events too.
And at the end of the day, those guys are pros. They take their losses and their wins with a grain of salt.
Yep.
You know, because on any given day, at this level, you know,
Yup.
and couple of rolls here and there, and that's going to change everything. If Tony doesn't make that fantastic shot he makes, Dennis is probably going to win that rack,
Yeah.
and then it goes.
I mean, that's the thing about that match, though, is that like you saw him do it the first few times earlier on,
Right.
And you're like, okay, he's just playing loose, you know. But then it starts to set in.
No.
Wow, that's his style.
That's his style.
That's how he plays, you know.
He's like.
And the funny thing is, though, is I saw him play Boosty a year ago, you know, because he for the most part been doing pay-per-view matches. You never really got to see him play much,
Right.
you know, since he started playing again, you know. And I didn't grow up with the guy, you know, so I didn't know.
I mean,
So he
I
didn't,
met him when he
didn't
was
play at
really
all
young.
like that when he played Boosty, and he didn't play at all like that really when he played Shane. Maybe some hints of
a
it.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Not so much. I mean, he played. You know, they say he played fast and loose, and it looked like that. But I mean, he was very controlled.
He was.
You know, he made a lot of real thoughtful shots.
He-
I don't know enough about One Pocket to say, yeah, that was the wrong shot. You know what I mean? 'Cause I'm not.
I know you're not a big one pocket
And I'm
player.
not going to second guess, you know, a world-class player. If that's the shot he's comfortable with, then heck, that's the shot he's comfortable with. You know?
Are you in this tournament, dude?
I am.
Okay,
I
good.
lost to Vilmos first match.
Oh,
and
no.
obviously, he's playing pretty good.
Actually, this is a bit of a grind. This match right now, Santos. This rack has been like 8 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they had like a long safety battle on the 3, and actually, I was surprised. It's not a lot of people, but pretty good field. Pretty good field.
You know, it's a lot more comfortable in here than people expected it to be.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, there's 30 players that probably didn't show up because they thought that it might just be unbearable in here. And you know, kudos to Eddie for at least making an effort to try to
Try to snazz it up a little. But you know what, also, I won't say 30 people that expected it to be uncomfortable. I would say a lot of people didn't come because, you know, everybody knows Hilary Morse passed away, and her services today.
Her services was today,
and we want to pay our respects as well to Hilary Morse, who passed away.
A wonderful girl, and
just around 10 days ago now, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, less than a couple weeks ago, and she fought for a while.
Yeah, a couple of years.
She battled, and unfortunately, you know, she succumbed, but she was always in good spirits.
Yeah.
Brooke Thomason is one of my dearest and closest friends, and Hilary and her were very close, and she said, you know, even up until the end, Hilary was in good spirits, and upbeat, and
Yeah.
so that's a testimony to her mentality and her attitude. So
Yeah. So, we will definitely want to wish our condolences again to the family of Hillary Morris and friends, and
pool family. There was a lot of players down there today.
admittedly, I did not know her very well. I worked with her a couple times on a couple of the events that Melissa Herndon used to promote, and we streamed her, I think, once or
Melissa,
twice.
and Brooke were thick as thieves.
Okay. Okay.
So.
But she was, from what I remember, very sweet.
Very sweet.
And,
always had that big smile on her face. You never saw her without it. Even with the battle that she was going through, she always had that big, beautiful smile. And I know, like, Tina Mom flew in from Virginia, for the funeral.
Oh, okay. When you say Tina, are you also
Tina
talking
Pulowski.
about Pulowski? Yeah.
Pulowski Mom, M-A-L-M.
Yeah. She's been recently married.
Yeah.
I saw her in a match recently with Sierra Reams. Do you remember how that turned out?
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, Tina's been playing real good recently.
Okay.
She's been playing up there in Virginia, and every time I see in Facebook, she's winning something else, so she's obviously gotten her game back. I know she stepped away from the game for a little while because she had a baby and got married and everything, and now she's back a little bit, and she's doing real well. Good, solid player.
Cool. Yeah, that's good. So Santos ended up getting that rack after about 12 minutes.
So what we got here, 7-6, huh?
Yeah. So, dude, I caught a little bit of you had Joey Chin and you grinding away.
Yeah, so me and Joey are doing a little goofy bet,
Race to 100.
We're racing to 100, and we're doing it in 4 sessions of 25. And we are playing for, it's probably one of the silliest bets I've ever done in my life, but we're playing for a
to wear a silly T-shirt.
Where you got to wear a T-shirt with the other guy's face on it at every Mez event, every big tournament like this, and every Sunday here at Hard Times.
Oh, my God. That's
for
funny.
1 year.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I played for thousands of dollars, and I played sets for thousands. This might have been the most pressure I ever had.
You do not want to wear
I do not want to wear a Joey Chin's face on my chest for the next year, so... But it's a pride bet, and we're really close friends, and we play real close, and so it's a bit of a battle. First session, I ended up winning 25-20. So.
Yeah, I saw the. I didn't see the. Wow, I didn't see the match, but I saw the word on the wire. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, we thought we'd get a kick out of it. Maybe put it on Facebook and just let the people talk crap.
Cool, man.
Because that's exactly what happened. Oh, my God, they both play so bad. And we're like, yeah, we do. I never claimed to be a good player.
I think the last time you played really good was when you steamrolled me over at Golden Q. But that was only about a year ago.
About a year ago.
But I've seen you struggling since then.
Yeah.
Just like I have.
I just, I switched to a Predator this year. And I've gone through my adjustment phase, so I'm starting to get it now. But
didn't you go through a couple changes? You went through you went through Eddie Cohen, and then something like that.
I've had my Sean for 20 years, same cue, and so a couple of years ago I tried to switch over to the 314 because all the hype and everything, and tried it for 6 months, ruined my game, and went back. Now I'm trying the Z out. I'm actually getting used to it, so. So the first cue I bought in 20 years, I bought an Eddie Cohen, and it was absolutely gorgeous. He does fantastic work. Just wasn't for me, So.
Well, it just wasn't hitting the way you
wanted it to.
It
just wasn't for me. Nothing against it at all. When you've been playing with the same cue for 20 years, it's hard to make the move.
Yeah, well, a Sean is a very specific feel, very crisp
Yeah.
kind of hit, you know.
And
Depending, I mean, you know, you might have an ebony. Was it ebony or?
now mine is it's a maple forearm, lots of ivory. That's why I like it. Or I don't know if I'm allowed to say ivory anymore.
I know, right?
Hey, it's pre-banned
NSA,
ivory.
NSA,
I think
NSA.
it was made in 1987. It's pre-banned. It's pre-banned.
It was stolen. It was stolen, honest.
Now, you know, Daniel, actually just wanted to really, I didn't actually come up to commentate. I really
No, I
wanted
know
to
you
just
didn't.
thank
I
you.
just pulled you in.
Thank you so much for what you did this week and what you're continuing to do. And please, guys, donate. He's earned it. What we saw this week in pool was absolutely unbelievable.
You know, I mean, I like what Oscar Dominguez said, though. You know, like if you made a little on this, give some jelly to Tony,
you know,
or give some jelly to Tony or something, because
absolutely,
you know, send him a little PayPal. You know,
I saw Tony posted on PayPal.
He would appreciate it. You know?
He really would, and you know, I'll tell you what. If you know, even if you won a little bit of money, throw some jelly to Orcolo too. Those guys put on a heck of a show.
Yeah.
You know. They really did put on a show, and the work that you went through this week, my goodness, I was. And then I heard you saying, "Yeah, we got to wrap this up and head over to Bellflower tomorrow." And last night I'm looking at the time, going, "Oh my gosh, it's 10:30, 11 o'clock."
Happen, huh?
Yeah, no, I didn't think you'd make it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's 11."
Neither did I.
Now you guys have to shut this down, pack everything up, and then try to get down to hard times.
Dude, it was
wow.
not easy. It was not easy.
Man.
I haven't slept.
Yeah, you're a freaking trooper, man.
Yeah, well, it's just because I know there's going to be a long little vacation after this. I'm just going to take it easy for a little while. You know, actually, I got to go find a job. To tell you the truth, that's what's going to happen.
Really?
Yeah,
This
I'm going to get a real job.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you guys have to donate.
No,
Daniel's
no,
going to
no.
shut this thing down. We
No,
can't.
I mean,
we can't
no.
have that, Daniel.
Oh, shut up.
POV is an institution now.
We're talking about maybe Shane and. All right, never mind. I can't announce anything.
Yeah, don't. I heard.
There's stuff going.
What was it, John and?
There's stuff hitting my desk. But
Yeah,
I do need
John
to get
was
a job.
mentioned. John Henderson was
If
mentioned.
anybody's
it
hiring,
yesterday.
please.
My God.
You don't even need to donate. Just give me a little part-time job. I'll be happy. So will Geraldine. Trust me, she'll be so grateful.
All right, we got a tie match now, 7-7.
Yeah, let's sweat this, man.
Yeah,
I'm not such an institution if I don't pay the matches
actually,
any justice.
focus on what's actually happening on the table, huh?
Yeah. Well, do this match with me, and then I'll let you go.
All right, not a problem.
Unless
I
they-
love
unless they
watching
call your
these guys
name.
play.
Remember that time you and Brooke were sweating Efren?
Yeah.
And that frickin' combo bank? Oh, my God.
Yeah, me and Brooke got to
That was
commentate
at
on
Plush Pocket.
a plush on Efren and Boosty, and I'll tell you what, that was a fun experience to get to watch those guys. I see them all the time because this is my homeroom.
Yeah.
You know, and you see these guys all the time.
Yeah, they come through every January,
Yeah,
man.
you know. So, but when you get to see them in action, and actual,
Look at
watch
this shot.
those two go at it.
Look at this. Look at this. For a minute, I was wondering.
I think he's gonna kick underneath it, try to kick under the one ball,
And then slide in
slide
to the
into the 9, or no, he can still push out. You know, this is after the break. I don't know if he'd want. What kind of push do you want to give him? But he looks like he's looking to try to slide underneath it and go 2 rails and get the cue ball to go at the 9.
Well, see if another camera angle will help the situation, because there's obviously a reason why he hasn't decided.
Yeah, he's kicking underneath. He's going under the 1 ball, going after the 9 ball with
He
the
likes
cue
your
ball.
shot. He does like your shot.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
And that's gonna be the rack.
Oh, look, he wanted to throw it. He wants to throw the ball.
You know, and Santos might be the most mild-mannered guy in here.
Yeah.
And that shot got him a little bit. I think that frustrated him.
He's a little heated.
Yeah, he just came back from being down 7-5 to tie it up.
See
to end up with a roll like that.
Yeah, and what sucks is that he knows he's just giving up an easy combo.
Yeah.
You know,
So
like and professional players know that, right?
Yeah.
Like if I miss this, like
that's why he can't push there because there was nowhere to push to that Vilmos doesn't get a flyer. You know. And at these guys' level, the flyers are not flyers. They make those balls. 8-7. Vilmos is on the hill. Look at that. You getting job offers already.
Yeah.
Hey, you benching it? Well, you know? It's a great
Matt Moorhead. I just met him over up north. He was sweating that Shane match with me. He commentated with me for a minute, late at night till 6 in the morning. Matt Moorhead, man.
Yeah, April and Jen were over there doing the Facebook thing, and then April told me that after they were all done, you picked it up for them.
Yeah. Oh, right. I know.
Right.
Yeah, all to just get 2 racks.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I need to let. I was just thinking about that. Whose Facebook was that on? Was that Jennifer Rose's?
I think that was.
Okay, that video has already been stolen from Facebook and is on some pirate YouTube channel. Okay. So if you let Jennifer know, it's already been stolen.
Yeah.
So
does that? I mean, what effect does that have? Like.
It just sucks. It's like leeches, like pirates, like taking, people's videos, and it got like 8,000 views. I already know the channel too. So.
Well, you remember
it's some channel in Russia, a Russian channel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, called Billiard Congress.
Huh. No, I remember seeing. I went on YouTube the other day and I saw a compilation of Efren matches or something like that.
Yeah, you let me know.
And there was a couple of your shots were in that compilation, right there on table 6.
Yeah, I know. I know. I file claims like at least 6 or 7 times a month on new people taking
the content,
our stuff. Yeah.
Well, this is your content, right? So.
Yeah. Like I don't mind if they credit me in the description. But then when they don't do that and they rebrand it, like they'll put some of their skin on it, that's like BS. That's an insult, man.
Because there's been a couple of shots that I've seen on POV that I wanted to clip and put on Facebook and say, oh, this was a great shot. But of course, I'd be like, thanks, Daniel and POV. Of course, you know what I mean? Yeah. You got to get credit for it. But yeah, I didn't see anything that actually said POV on that. I just heard your voice and was like, oh, this is a Daniel stream.
Oh, thanks. You know? It's good looking out. I got a few watchdogs out there. It's funny. Yeah.
No, what you're doing here for pool is fantastic on the West Coast, and really promoting the game and
trying, brother.
As the years have gone by, now that you've been doing this, we have seen an uptick in the game.
I think One Pocket's gotten bigger.
Oh, One Pocket's gotten much bigger. I mean, even I decided to start playing it after 20 years.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I said it before. I'm going to say it again. Box had a lot to do with that because I didn't really want to get in the game that much. He kind of forced me to get into it.
Box has a lot of knowledge.
He's a big guy. Yeah. You don't say no to Box.
Yeah. Believe me, I know that. I'm sure he's probably listening. He's probably watching.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. This is 9-ball.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not watching you. I'm so sorry. These guys are such good players, and here we are,
amazing players,
taking a dump all over this match.
That's the thing. I guess it's a matter of getting spoiled, because of where we've grown up playing pool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a matter of getting spoiled. Like, it doesn't excite me to watch the world-class players as much as it probably should. You know, just because I've seen them since I started playing pool.
I know.
Right?
I know.
But then, like April, she still gets, is fascinated because now she's only been in this part of the pool world for a year or so now versus the bar table APA thing. And
well, that's why I loved it. When I went to the Golden Q, I instantly fell in love with it because it was like a whole crowd I didn't know, and they were all like really into the game.
Yeah. And now, all those guys from Crenshaw, Sportsman's Billiards in Crenshaw, were hanging out here for a few months while Sportsman's was going through renovations.
Is it finished?
Oh, it's finished. It's nice in there, but they basically brought a lot of one pocket into hard times. And
yeah, they did.
A lot of people started playing because of those guys. Matter of fact, I saw Box just a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
Over there, sweating all the one pocket because that's a one pocket room.
Yeah. Well, I don't get to Crenshaw really at all, so next time, well, I talk to him. We chat once in a while. We text, and stuff like that.
I miss
So
Box.
tell him hello from me if you see him sooner than later.
I'll probably see him sooner than later, actually. I miss Box over here.
So here you go. Santos really he's got to come with it right now because.
What do you think he's going to do here? Three rails around the table?
I think he can thin the edge of the three.
Oh, I'm looking
Just
at the
fan the three ball a little.
I'm looking at the wrong.
No,
he's
is that the
looking at-
5?
Yeah, I wasn't looking at the wrong ball. So you got the 4 ball.
No, I'm out of my mind, man.
So he's got to cut the 4 ball in here
Sleep
and go
deprivation.
maybe 3 or 4 rails around the table, or maybe you play safe. So you got the 4 ball that he's shooting at. The 5's down here on the bottom rail. And there's no way you can hold this. I don't
He's
think.
not going the way forward.
Yeah, I think he's going to go 4 rails around the table with the rock. And that's what he's looking at right now, trying to get around that 9 ball. That's a tough shot. He's got to avoid a lot of traffic here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he decided to just go ahead and play safe. That's the smart shot right there. Look at that. That's the smart shot. See, and that's why they're that level and I'm an idiot.
Yeah, but he don't want to lose this, man. I mean, it sucks to be this level of play and like your first, second match, you're on the one loss side.
No, and I actually, I ran into Vilmos my first match, and I looked at the board, and I said, well, if I get lucky and beat Vilmos, I'm going to run into Santos. So I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really too motivated about winning.
Yeah. So Vilmos, I think he could jump and avoid the 7. What's he doing? Masse?
No, he's going to masse. I think he's going to try to kick under the 4 with a masse shot.
Yeah, he can't avoid the 7 if he jumps.
There it is. Look at that. Oh, he hit a little thin.
Oh.
Hit a little thin. He wanted to hit that ball a lot fatter and try to get the rock to stick down here on the bottom rail.
Look at this. Santos looking over like he's looking at us like, what a lucky mother. Vilmos just said it's okay when he gets lucky. Without a smile.
Without a smile.
It's moments like this I have to ask myself, what would Tony Chohan do?
He'd cut this in and get 3 rails for shape like that.
Look at this. Oh my God! Did you see that run that Chris Melling did on the internet? Oh my God! Oh my God!
The 4
that
railer
was
at
the
the end.
Sickest
oh
run,
my God,
bro.
That was disgusting. Chris Melling.
He opens up with that timing shot.
Yeah.
Do you think he fluked that shot, that first shot?
No.
He opened up with the timing shot.
I think there was a legitimate chance he thought he'd miss it, and the rock's coming back, and he's got a timing
then
shot.
just Boom, Massey, that beautiful Massey. Oh my God, that was such a great out, dude. Chris Melling.
I'll tell you what, he crapped all over himself, but it was beautiful. I know, they can't take
Fish
it.
and chips just flushed right out of there, didn't it?
I can't take anything away from him. That was a beautiful out.
Dude. Yeah, is that WPS still going on?
I don't know.
I don't see a lot. I don't know, man. I can't even look. I have no time to look at Facebook.
Well, yeah,
anymore.
for the last, 15 days or something, you've been.
I'm like wearing the horse blinders, bro.
I'm really shocked that you're still up and even moving right now.
I'm telling you, man. 2 more days, I get to take a rest.
This was it's a long little tour for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Santos has got, I can't say easy because on this table really there's nothing easy ever.
I feel like I'm keeping you longer than I said I would.
No,
this
no
match
big
is
deal.
taking
This is a fantastic match. I love watching these guys play. And Santos is, he's one of our local guys. And as much as everybody likes Vilmos, I'm sure the room is actually probably rooting for Santos here.
Yeah. That's where the money's being put on.
That's where the money's on.
Hawaiian Jimmy, he goes, "Hey Dan, so what's up? I made a little money on Chohan. I guess I'm the only one that bet." I looked at him. I said, "No, you're not."
Yeah, you're not. There's a lot of people that knew.
Yeah.
You're gonna try to mess with Tony on his home table.
Vilmos.
He's originally a Northern California guy, right? So
Vilmos is gonna have to fade Santos's break right now.
Well. This looks like a duck, but on this table, this can rattle.
Is there a guy named Derek Camacho playing in this?
Don't know. And Santos made that shot. So it is Hill.
So I'm gonna how am I gonna do this?
Are you trying to post the bracket?
I don't really have a players list.
Wow, great
Alex and Ernesto. Thank you, Dave Hema. Oh, by the way, Dave.
Hema. Dave.
Is there a Derek Camacho in the field? Derek Camacho? Okay, no Derek Camacho. Okay, yeah. Oh, you didn't get to throw those guys at me to see how good they are? Oh, you got a line on them? All right. I think a couple guys tried to sneak in here. One guy came in, he said his name was Cesar Morales or something like that.
Who was it?
I don't know, like Eric Peterson or Erickson, something Erickson. I don't know. Okay, so look at this.
Okay, so Santos broke.
No, early 9? Nah. 7 ball.
No way.
High behind the 7.
He's gonna lock his ass up lock him up right there. Sorry. Right.
Yep.
Right on the 7. 2 rails underneath. Freeze on the 7. And the table is so slippy and slidey right now that's actually not a very difficult shot because it'll just slide right over. Oh, he scratched. He scratched.
Yup.
And once again, it's because the table is so slippery right now with this new felt that it is grabbing really hard. The cue ball is grabbing really hard.
Yeah, and he's second guessing it is what it is. Not committing to the shot because he doesn't know what to commit to.
You don't know if you don't know how the cue ball is going to react. I mean, I know at our speed, you don't know how the cue ball is going to react. It's going to be bad. But when those guys don't know how the cue ball is going to react, then you know something's up. Okay, I think I just got called.
Yep, you did.
So, Daniel, once again, thank you very much for doing all of this, bro. Appreciate it. And,
Thanks for coming to visit me, bro.
No, my pleasure.
And
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for the lunch. Appreciate it. Omar Vashani. He's going to play Justin Logan?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, Justin Logan. Hill. Jaco, you're back. What's going on, sir?
Well, everything's going great. I trust that you had a good time with Omar.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him in a while, really. Or had a chance to talk to him, so thank you for that.
Well, I'm glad I was able to be of help. How are things going here?
Hill.
So this can go either way.
Well, it looks like it's going Vilmos' way right now. Did you leave something? I got a flashlight somewhere. Hold on.
Over here by the...
Yeah. What'd you lose? Oh. Oh. My flashlight's been dismantled. Looks like it's going to be Vilmos. So Santos will have to play from the one loss. There you go. Such a straight stroke he has. Such a solid execution. Vilmos FOLDES takes it down. So we do not know who is next.
Would you like for me to go find out,
No,
sir?
no. That's okay. Actually, though, I do want to show you guys. There is a bracket on my Facebook page. What I will do is I'll put it on the... Ernesto and Alex. That's right. I was told that earlier. You guys got to forgive me. I'm hitting a wall. I've mentioned that to you guys before. It's been a sleepless, almost 60 hours, I think. It's been sleepless. So anyway, on my Facebook page, I'll put this in the POVPOOL group Facebook page. You guys can check out the bracket from there. Let's see if I can't. Let's see if we can't all read this together a little bit. Ugh. Israel Jonathan.